Hello, everyone, and welcome to the We Will Listen podcast. Today, Vihaan and I are going to talk about revenge travel after the second wave of the pandemic. And since everybody is already ready for the third wave, and everybody is like, let's travel to quote, third wave आने से पहले घुमाते हैं. So, Vihaan, yeah, let's get us started. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, so like Karan, as you mentioned, third wave आने से पहले घूम आते हैं. The thing is, यार, पिछले I'll say like India में lockdown has been going on and off constantly from the past 1.5 year, right? We all know like, and भले ही lockdown on and off गया है, COVID has still remained like a very prominent thing. It's not like COVID खत्म हुआ था कभी भी. Although first wave के बाद काफी चीजें खुल गई थी to a very good extent. बट ऐसा कभी नहीं कह सकते कि यार मतलब बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से मतलब स्कूल्स नहीं शुरू हुए थे, ना ही कोचिंग सेंटर शुरू हुए थे. So at least for students, we have been at home from the past 1.5 year. And even if we have been out, and the people have been out, it hasn't been out of state. It hasn't been out of like it has been somewhere here and there घर के आसपास ही basically, right? So अब जो वो पिछले 1.5 साल की एक भड़ास है ना, एक जो अंदर की अर्ज है, वो अब निकल रही है. Basically that is second wave नीचे आई है and people have saw this as an opportunity to travel wherever they want. Now the thing is, I it is very psychologically like natural for human beings to want कि हाँ भाई अब like freedom is all we want, and we don't realize its worth until it is taken away from us. Like हमारे लिए तो भाई हमेशा से चीजें खुली हुई थी, but now since we are stuck at our places, अब हमें realize हो रहा है भाई मतलब it's very important for us to go out, socialize, and at least like once in a year हमें बाहर निकलना, मतलब स्टेट से बाहर भी निकलना, ट्रैवल करना. we like to do that. So अब क्या है, जो पिछले 1.5 साल की वो थी वो अब निकल रही है, and people are just pre-assuming that एक थर्ड वेव तो आनी है. एंड उससे क्या हो रहा है, पीपल आर बीइंग वेरी लाइक केयरलेस, यू कैन से कि अब लाइक अगर एक प्री assumption बन गई है ना कि थर्ड वेव तो आनी है, so people won't even care कि if we are traveling a lot, because they're like third wave तो आनी ही है, let's travel before the third wave arrives, let's enjoy ourselves as much as we can before the third wave arrives, and third wave तो आनी ही है. Whereas we can move to like prevent it, but we are just being careless, we are just pre-assuming कि third wave तो आनी ही है, and हम उससे पहले होके घुमाते हैं.
Right,
So yeah,
that is
that
the
is
issue.
probably.
That is the issue. क्योंकि देख,
Hmm.
as you said, 1.5 साल से on and off lockdown is going on. ठीक है, it started
Yeah.
in March 2020 and then they
Hmm.
tapered it off right around September. धीरे धीरे restrictions हटाई. पहले बिल्कुल strict था,
Hmm.
nobody could go out, only essentials could. Then they allowed people going for work. Then they allowed restaurants and all. By September,
Hmm.
October, they opened everything. By September, October, even they were conducting exams, right?
Yeah.
और उस point of time पे everything was open, and
Hmm. Hmm.
उस time पे भी something similar happened. People went careless because they thought कि यार अब हमने कितने महीने, like we have spent 5-6 months in the lockdown, 5-6 महीने हमने घर पे बैठ के तप किया है, तो उस तप का फल लेने
Hmm.
के लिए अब हम घूमेंगे, क्योंकि हमें घूमना है.
हाँ.
It's human urge, as you said. Freedom तब तक realize नहीं होती जब तक छीन नहीं ली जाती. And they said, they were like कि
Exactly.
freedom मिल गई है तो उसको यूज करेंगे.
Hmm.
But the thing is, वो यूज नहीं है, that's a misuse. That's an absolute misuse, and that is somewhat what happened because right around that time, there was the Kumbh Mela. There were other religious gatherings.
Yeah.
There were a lot of other gatherings. And it's not just religious gatherings. There were other gatherings. People were partying. Everybody was going out wherever they wanted. Both of us had our birthday parties, although it was with less of friends, but we both did.
Yeah.
And it was kind of careless on our part, although thank God that nobody got affected during that point of time,
Yeah.
least among us. But the point is that a lot of us and most of us got careless. We thought
Yeah.
कि अब कोविड केसेस नीचे आ गए. राइट अराउंड February, that was the point जब केसेस 10,000 से नीचे आ गए थे, and that was the
Yeah.
people got most reckless. They were completely like, coachings were open at that point of time. Coachings वापस खुल गई थी. Schools नहीं खुले थे.
Yeah.
Coachings वापस खुल गई थी. Everything was back on track. And with the only
Exactly.
difference that anybody who was going out was wearing mask. Not that to anybody, not everybody.
Hmm.
Some were, not
हाँ.
everybody. And that could be, that can be traced back for the reason for the second wave. That is why the second wave happened.
Yeah.
But the second wave was much more intense than the previous one. It was much more intense. So जब second wave आई तो उसके lockdowns were even more stricter, and even if they were not as strict as before, the thing is कि
Hmm.
इतनी आसपास टेंशन इतनी ज्यादा हो गई थी, दिन के 4 लाख 4.5 लाख केसेस आ रहे हैं, एंड
It was.
everybody is panicking. A lot of people had their close relatives die, a lot of people had very close people getting covid, and there was a lot of uncertainty, there was a lot of anxiety, there was a lot of depression because there was a lot of loss. And because of
Exactly.
that, the although the lockdown for the second wave has been shorter than the lockdown for the first wave, but it has
First wave,
been
yeah.
so intense. The country has been through so much that right now the revenge travel is more. Let us just touch the term revenge travel. Revenge travel का basic मतलब ही यही है कि क्योंकि इतनी देर तक हमें घर में बंद रखा, तो हम
Yeah.
साइकोलॉजिकल रिवेंज की फीलिंग आ गई, अब हम रिवेंज लेंगे, अब छोड़ा तो अब हम पूरी दुनिया घूम लेंगे, हम
Exactly.
दुनिया घूम लेंगे, हम इधर जाएंगे, हम उस हिल स्टेशन जाएंगे, वहां पे जाके मैगी खाएंगे, वहां पे जाके मोमोज खाएंगे। वो हो गया है, इट्स इट्स देयर, वो रिवेंज ट्रैवल का सिर्फ ये
हाँ.
कि रिवेंज ले रहे हैं लोग, दे आर टेकिंग द रिवेंज की वी हैव बीन इनसाइड फॉर सो लॉन्ग एंड नाउ वी हैव टू गो आउट, and that is the reason they are going. And I get it, there's the urge. Why is that urge? Because the country has been through enough, and the country has been through enough that has had a huge impact on the mental health. And we did an analysis on our on our page that
Country's mental
there
health,
is
yeah.
there is no statistic, there is no way to calculate
Data,
what is our
yeah.
country's work, but taking an analytical approach, we still can understand that our India's state of mental health is pretty bad. It's not good.
Yeah,
It's not good. It's pretty bad.
definitely.
Especially with the second wave's hit. Second wave's hit has not just been, hit due to the medical hit to the medical care, and hit to, from a medical standpoint. It has been a huge hit on an economic standpoint also. You can see that
Definitely, yeah.
the GDP has fallen. Everybody's
Are from, yeah,
but you can see the repercussions. See the prices hiking up, petrol prices are
exactly.
going every day up, and a lot of things are going. So it has been a huge economic hit also. So the hit is huge, और उस वजह से लोगों को, and that is the reason why the government is not doing much to prevent that travel. क्योंकि वो सोच रहे हैं कि टूरिज्म
Exactly.
इंडस्ट्री में थोड़ा सा रिकवर हो जाएगा, तो
Recover, exactly.
जितना
Revenue तो आ ही रहा है. Revenue is revenue for the government. And yeah, मतलब sorry I'm cutting you. That is the thing. Like जितना ज़्यादा intense ये second wave थी ना, like उतना ही बड़ा impact mental health था, because first wave में I personally knew literally like around 4 or 5 people at max. 4 or 5 में ज़्यादा बोल रहा हूँ, I'd say 2 or 3 people at max in my knowns who had got COVID. Talking about the second wave, I personally and you got COVID. We saw our very close ones get COVID. We saw our relatives, our little friends get COVID. And that had a huge mental toll basically. उससे क्या हुआ? Like we were like अब बस ये खत्म हो. And like but I didn't realize how bad COVID, मतलब I assumed कि COVID का physical health पे तो impact होगा ही, but I didn't realize कि जब खुद को COVID होता है ना, it had a very big toll on my mental health, because to be honest I was just like बस ये 14 days of isolation मेरे खत्म हो कैसे भी करके. I like literally I was going mad in my room. I was like feeling very like I had an urge just to go out, and मेरे को COVID हुआ था. And वो urge मेरे को पहले नहीं थी when I didn't have COVID, even though मैं पहले भी अपने कमरे में ही था, बाद में भी अपने कमरे में ही था, but since I got COVID I was just like man I want this shit to end. Very honestly I was just like man ये खत्म हुआ बस. So that is the reason like मेरे को it had a huge mental toll on me and literally everybody else. And उससे क्या है, urge, as we said, लोगों को इतनी urge हो चुकी है कि मतलब आप बस निकल रहे हैं like. And I have seen मतलब I personally went to Srinagar with my parents and I have seen वहाँ पे crowd इतना है ना, like for real we are taking it very lightly. If like due to like some vaccination के कारण हम इस बार क्या पता, like touchwood क्या पता हम third wave से we can prevent a third wave due to vaccination, although vaccination ज्यादा नहीं है, but still vaccination is like one of the measures which can prevent, but people are taking vaccine है perfect, vaccination आ चुकी है and third wave तो वैसे भी आनी है, let's travel, हम vaccinated है, let's travel. The thing is people don't realize vaccination doesn't help you, like you won't, it's not like you won't get COVID if you're vaccinated. It helps you their immunity, it helps you fight COVID. It's the biggest misconception because I have seen a lot of knowns get COVID while they were vaccinated. I have seen literal close ones get COVID while they had all the two doses of vaccination. So that is the thing. People are just assuming कि third wave तो आनी ही है and आएगी भी तो हमें तो कुछ effect होना नहीं है because हम vaccinated है. Let's travel. And उससे क्या हुआ है? As we said, I saw the crowd in Srinagar and पहलगाम area. And man, ये तो सिर्फ श्रीनगर पहलगाम है. I'm just assuming वहाँ शिमला, नैनीताल, it's just huge.
You don't need
People
to
are just
see the photos, bro. I saw the photo
exactly.
of Mussoorie. There's a waterfall in Mussoorie. I don't even remember the name of that waterfall.
Yeah.
But you saw
Mhm.
that photo, right? There was the, to quote, बंदे पे बंदा चढ़ा हुआ था.
Yeah.
बंदे पे बंदा चढ़ा हुआ था.
Exactly.
Everybody was on each other just to take a photo in that water. Bro, normal times में भी ना उतना रश होता ही नहीं था.
Exactly.
इतना रश हुआ ही रिवेंज ट्रैवल की वजह से. एंड आई सॉ एन इंटरव्यू ऑन अ न्यूज चैनल दैट there was a lady who was there bathing in the waterfall, and she was interviewed by the news reporter, and he said that there is a lot of crowd here. Why are you here? क्यों आए हुए हो इधर इतने क्राउड में? कोविड नहीं फैला हुआ? कहते कोविड तो अब चला गया, अब तो कोविड कहाँ बचा. और वैसे भी कह रहे हैं कि थर्ड वेव आ रही है, तो थर्ड वेव आने से पहले ही, तीसरी लहर आने से पहले ही हम घुमाते हैं, क्योंकि उसके बाद तो बंद होना ही है. बट द रीजन वाज कि द थर्ड वेव वोंट कम if you are careful. If you're careful,
Exactly.
the third wave won't come. But that's a thing that a lot of people do comprehend, but they don't want to believe it. And इसमें ना एक बहुत ही it's a loop, and that loop is कि मैं अगर रुक जाऊंगा, अगर मैं नहीं जाऊंगा बाहर, तो बाकी क्या रुक जाएंगे? बाकी तो जाएंगे. मैं सिर्फ मिस आउट कर रहा हूँगा, and I'll not be getting anything. I'll just be missing out. They will be going out. लोग जाएंगे, लोग घूमेंगे, और उससे थर्ड वेव आएगी. तो
just like it's a mindset कि ये कैंडिडेट वैसे ही हारने वाला है. What's the point of voting him? अरे भाई, if you aren't gonna vote him yourself, जो थोड़े बहुत chances है वो भी मर जाए. And I have seen this a lot in politics. I'm not very closely related to politics, but it's just भाई उसने हारना ही है, तो हमारे वोट देने का क्या फायदा है? And it's just such a वो चेन बन जाती है फिर, and nobody shows up. And like, to quote a very cliched line, be the change you want in the world.
Exactly.
You are capable of making a change. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the thing is, people don't realize कि यार, okay, you think that भाई सिर्फ मैं करूंगा तो उससे कुछ नहीं होगा. If everybody has a mindset like that, तो obviously फिर तो कोई change आने से ही रहा. A change comes with the collective change of a mindset. A revolution doesn't occur overnight. It occurs gradually जब लोगों का mindset धीरे धीरे realize करता that this is the thing we want. And that is how each and every person has to realize that ये mindset change करना पड़ेगा कि सिर्फ हमारे करने से कुछ नहीं होगा. I personally believe,
to end it with another cliche, कि एक के करने से क्या होगा, पर एक के करने से सब कुछ होगा.
Exactly, yeah.
So I think that will be it. So
yeah, that will be it. And it was like a really good conversation, a really much needed one. Like right now, it's one of the
I get it. A lot of people who are talking about this, a lot of people who are talking about this, they are being very angry कि लोग careless हैं, careful नहीं हो रहे हैं, घूम रहे हैं, गलत है. But it's good that we had this conversation because we discussed the nuance. क्योंकि यार बाहर जाने का भी एक रीजन है पीछे, and although रीजन चाहे कुछ भी हो, जो कर रहे हैं वो गलत है, but the thing is कि उनको उस रीजन को प्रोसेस करने का,
एनालाइज करना,
हाँ, उस प्रोसेस जो उनका रीजनिंग का प्रोसेस है उसको उनको एक सही तरीके से सही दे हैव टू टेक इट आउट इन अ बेटर वे. उनकी एनर्जी जो है दे हैव टू टेक इट आउट इन
Exactly.
अ बेटर वे, in a way that does not affect the country. So I think that was a
Definitely.
really good conversation. We'll see you guys in
Yeah.
the next one. Peace.
Peace.